We're here for the celebration of Cyndy Bremer's retirement from the Stow-Bolton Independent. She's done it for 18 years. She's worked very hard. She's been a great service to the town, and we're here to show her appreciation. And we wish her a long, restful, and fun retirement. I'm now going to give her the best present ever. Here I am with Cyndy.
Oh, no. See, this is where you do the far away shot.
I never go on camera. This is huge. I'm being on camera here, all right, too.
Okay, Jonathan, I will do this just because you're doing this.
Okay.
I have nothing to say.
Cyndy, thank you very much for all you've done. You've run all our schedules. You've corrected them when I made mistakes. You've corrected my ads. And the coverage has been great.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best of luck. And I'm here to give you the best present ever.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Is it a...
You can only... Your wildest dreams.
Oh, I love it. A
Genuine
Stow TV hat.
I know.
Awesome.
Yes.
Not too many people get these, I bet.
No, not at all. Only certain people.
Without glasses, huh? Okay, here I am. I'm representing.
Hey!
Matches your hair and everything.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
So I am really grateful to Cyndy for starting this way back in 2007. It wouldn't be the same community here without having our local paper. We wouldn't be able to connect to each other. We wouldn't know what was happening. And the fact that, she and Nancy started it and she just kept it going. Anne has been here all along writing articles. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful someone's going to take over for her, but there's nothing like Cyndy having stuck through us for so many years.
Right, yeah. We're here live with Stow TV at Cyndy's retirement party, and we are just so happy that someone else is going to take on the Stow and Bolton Independent. We want to keep it here in town, but we want to thank Cyndy for all her years of service and providing local news and diverse perspectives.
I'm Katie Fisher, Fisher & Associates Real Estate, but I've known Cyndy for a long time before. She used to be my neighbor on White Pond Road many years ago, before she started the Independent when she worked for the Stow paper. And she's been phenomenal. One of the reasons I have my house with the icicles every year on the corner is because she took a great picture before I had the roof replaced. And we had natural icicles on one White Pond Road on the corner. It's a historic house. Most people know the house. She's just done a great job over the last 18 years. I've been in every issue, making sure the Stow Independent would stay and flourish. But I was very pleased to hear that it's being sold, and it will continue. And I wish Cyndy the best, and all the reporters and everyone else who's been behind her over the last 18 years. So my best to Cyndy and the crew.
We're Dorothy and Matthew Sonicson, Packard Road, and we just want to wish you all the best in your retirement, and thank you for all the wonderful papers that you've done all these years.
And thank you for always printing letters to the editor. Thank you.
Or in the 18 years of papers that are there, things have really changed. So the first part of our program, we had a special speaker coming, which she's taught at the State House, right? So our will be sending Allison Penny, and we have something special for Cyndy. Having this picture. All right, that's to the Well, Rev Hogan has a deep respect and affection for journalism in general. She has a background in journalism herself, in the publishing.
And she regrets not being here in person, but she sent me because as communications director, I have worked with Cyndy quite a bit over the last few years. And so it's my honor to present you with this citation from the House of Representatives. It says, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers the sincerest congratulations to Cyndy Bremer Saari in recognition of your retirement after serving 18 years as editor and co-founder of the Stow-Bolton Independent newspaper, and your commitment and dedication to local independent companies. Congratulations.
Words never fail me because, well, it's my job. But this is making me fail words, and words fail me. I'm not very comfortable with all of this, but it's okay. I cannot thank you all enough for being here. I super appreciate every one of you. I appreciate so much the opportunity I've had to cover so many things in Stow for so long. It's been a great, 25 years in terms of, I started with the Stow paper in 2000. Jean McCord was the editor, and eventually that fell into my lap, and I had no idea what I was doing, and still don't. Just kind of kept faking it all the way through, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful opportunity, and I really, really appreciate everybody coming out and all the people in both Stow and Bolton that have sent and called and emailed. I've made a lot of email friends and a lot of people who have no idea what I look like, and it's always like a good thing, and I'm really happy about it. And then they come to things like this and go, oh my God. So yeah, I'm here. Anyway, in the meantime, I would love to introduce you because there is a part 2. The paper is, I'm leaving, but the paper is not. There will be, yes. There will be 2 wonderful women, again, 2 women. That's how the Stow Villager started, how the Stow Independent started. So we will have 2 more women taking this on. And I will introduce you to Stephanie Lewis and Kristen DeJean and their new company, the New Independent. Come on up and get me out of here.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Lewis. You probably know me from the history articles in Stow. I am a Bolton resident, but I've adopted your town. I know more about Stow than I do about Bolton. So I'm looking forward to this new adventure. I was a teacher for 24 years, teaching English. So I'll be probably doing most of the proofreading and copy editing. So that's what comes natural to me. And we look forward to doing our very best to attempt what Cyndy does as one person. We're not sure that 2 of us are going to be able to do it right away. I think my motto is going to be Cyndy's, fake it till we make it. And give us a few additions before you call with complaints. It will get better, no matter what's there. We're also planning to increase our internet world. So for those of you who are, on Facebook, Instagram, the internet in general, you will find us there soon, and we'll be trying to get more people to know about Stow and Bolton that live here in these towns, but do not yet get the paper. We'll also be trying to get them to get the paper so that everyone knows what's going on in our towns, because it's really important to us that local news stays around. We don't want you to have to look in a big paper and have Stow and Bolton be, one little column in the town. In the big paper. So it's really important to us, and it's really nice to meet all of you, have faces that go with names. I'm terrible with names, even as a teacher. So if I'm good with faces, I won't remember your name, and I apologize in advance. I used to always tell my students that if you give me 2 weeks of seeing you in front of me, I'll be okay. I may not see some of you again for a while. So if I have to reintroduce myself, please don't take it personally. I have face blindness with names. It's a family trait. I blame my parents. So, Krista?
I will second her sentiment that we felt it was very important to continue a newspaper, a news source. My background is television news, but I've actually been doing publishing journalism for about 20 years since then. I've written for Cyndy for about 10 years, maybe. Mostly Bolton stories, but also Neshoba. Stephanie didn't mention it, but we have 4 kids between the two of us, 2 each, who have gone through the Neshoba school district. So we're very familiar with the school district, the high school, Stow in general. We just haven't gotten into the Stow government as much as we plan to. So luckily, people like Denise have already been very kind in telling us that she will contribute all the information she has. And, I think in general, whatever people think is missing in the newspaper, you can feel free to email us and contact us like, I'd like to see a little bit more of this type of news or economic news, or we're very open to, really continuing what Cyndy has done, which, like she mentioned, is going to be hard to do because I feel like there's kind of 5 people that could be doing your job, Cyndy.
There's only 2 of us.
I often send her things at, very late at night, and she's up and she's putting the paper together, and I'm like, do you have a caption? So we've worked together like that for many years. So I'm familiar with the paper, but I want to keep it the same, but I know it's going to be hard. So this is where all of you come in, where you can give us news tips, and I will be obviously working with Denise and all the Stow town people, along with Bolton. We plan to divvy it up. Even though the 2 of us are from Bolton, we really plan to continue the Stow focus because we understand a lot of the readers are from Stow, and we personally like Stow as well. So we don't feel like there's that much difference between the 2 towns because we go in between all the time, and we have the high school. So half the kids my children know are from Stow.
Yeah.
So to us, it's more of a matter of the logistics of getting the right town people to give us the right information, and we are very open to do that. So, without further, I want to thank Cyndy for all the years she's been doing this. I feel like it's a lot of work, and it's hard to do, and she's been doing it with one person. So, my feeling is I'm a little bit overwhelmed to take it all on, but we are very willing to meet the challenge, and we're sad to see her go, though, at the same time. Luckily, she did say that she's not vanishing.
I'm not vanishing.
She will be in touch with us if we have any big problems, and, everyone else can be in touch with us as well.
Yes.
We're going to be setting up email and a new system to contact us, so we will be very open to whatever any questions or comments, concerns you all have.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. This might not fall into this spot, but we planned this event, so I get to say it. I started with Cyndy back 18 years ago, and it is such a different environment that these 2 ladies will come into. Just a quick recap of how our little vision started, but then working together, and with Ann Needle, who has been here 18 years also. 3 people who love the town and just wanted to figure out how to make this better. And Cyndy had the most ideas. The paper has to be free to everyone in town. And we were able to do that for several months. But then, years, was it years? Okay, that's incredible. We were able to get so much advertising them in the pre-internet days. As you will see on some of these pages, they are filled with local ads. The paper was probably half local ads who wanted to be there. And that paid for the paper for everyone in the whole town to get it, which then gave it a huge circulation number and made their ads pay off. So that was great. Then we eventually started subscriptions, and it was not disappointing. we were flooded with subscriptions, and so we just kept forging ahead. We covered every aspect of town government, but also at Cyndy's request, the people and their stories. Like, we did not just report on events. And I told Ross Perry on Father's Day, as I was doing all this, I came across the article on his father, Ted, that we wrote about, who was, as a very young boy, one of the first to go into the concentration camps in Germany, was the first to approach a fence and talk to the people on the other side and let them out the gate. And he told us that whole story. And many people knew him from being around Stowe, but nobody knew that about him. So we tried to really show people in town who Stowites are. So that was Cyndy. She also knew people had opinions on everything. So we created Over the Fence Post, where you talk to your neighbor about everything. We did it slaying Over the Fence Post, and I have to say it was very hard to pick just 2 pages. Because again, it was before Facebook, email. You wanted the town to hear your opinion. You wrote a dignified, factual, with your name on it, letter that got published in there, and she reread everything, so people weren't just sending in emotional garbage. So that grew as a place for people to really look. Another thing she did that still continues was she insisted on the holiday charity edition. All those people at Christmas, Warm Hearts, the food pantry, everyone gets to tell their story and have an eye-catching ad, and it doesn't cost them a cent. It probably does cost the paper to do all that production, but it does not cost those groups a cent, and that was Cyndy's idea. And then, before social media, the most popular aspect of the paper, the vacation page. So, I think I saw it somewhere. But that, at one point, if we tried to calculate, was probably in the thousands of people who couldn't wait to go somewhere and hold up their Stowe Independent in the South Pole. You know, now you take a picture and it's instantly posted on your page. But take a look at all this stuff.
We became an international paper.
Yeah.
Because we had literally been all over the world and so many countries, so we were international.
Well, we actually always went to the New England Newspaper Association conference, and while we thought our paper was awesome, we were better than all these ones with offices and all these people, the only thing that they found and stood out for us was the vacation page. We're like, what about the articles? But anyway, just so much of what the paper is and what we all worked on together was Cyndy's vision. It was not about a business. She was doing remote work before it was even a word. There's no office. And let me tell you, the power goes out a lot, and it would be on deadline night at her house when it has to go to the printer at midnight, and somehow it would get done. So we made it all through, and I just think she's leaving an amazing legacy for Stowe, and she's not abandoning it. She's making sure it's going to continue. These women are great, and I just hope everyone in Stowe will support it as much as you can. The end.
I don't like to speak, but I feel like I gotta speak.
She's been panicking about it all week.
That's my daughter, Rebecca, and that's Liam. Say hi, Liam. That's my baby, my youngest grandson, and my son, Jake, behind. Say hi, Jake. Hi. You've been seeing him since he was like 6, I think. He's not 6 anymore, apparently, so, yeah. He know a lot more about me than I think. They do, and some of it's really good. Yeah, I won't tell them. I don't show him the paper when he's in it, you know. But anyway, nothing. No, I just wanted to thank Nancy and Ian for this wonderful afternoon and all of this crazy work that they went to see. I haven't even looked at the papers because I'll probably end up crying. Hopefully not. But Ian has been a rock of ages. She's, if there's anybody I can count on in this world to talk me down, it is Anne. Anne, I just, and she'll go, it's gonna be okay, it's all right. Well, but Well, okay, then thank you, Jeff. Because, you know, I'm up here and you know, for whatever stupid reason, and Ann will definitely, Nancy and I were such creative forces together. We always bounced ideas off of each other so well. We would just sit down and all of a sudden we'd come up with 16 different new things, and, you know, not all of them worked and not all of them were tried, but there were many to choose from. So we were such a creative force, and Nancy has continued to support the paper, obviously right up until now. So I really appreciate that. And there's just so many people that I can say thank you to, and I don't think we all want to be here that long. So I know I don't, but I mean I do, but I don't. I'm not going to be up here that long. But I just really want to thank everybody again, and like I said, the people that have been with Kristen Kerouac. Are you still here? Kristen Kerouac, please everybody say thank you. She is my police log person in Stow. Woo! Kristen is the one who developed It's Okay. And it's all okay, or no, all is okay. Sorry, we even had a T-shirt. I should have remembered that. That is Kristen. She has just been awesome. That woman will. Well, I'm in the White Mountains, but I'll get it to you on time, and she does. And she every week, she does never let me down. She's just awesome, and so many people like John Sandramano from back in the old Stow paper days. Phoebe Habercorn was here. Going way back, not that, you know, we're all still young, but, you know, but those were good days, and there she is. Hi, Phoebe. Say hi, everybody. So we had a lot of fun. We've just had a lot of fun, a lot of good times, some really bad times, and we got through all of that. So I just wanted to thank you again, and please support these two women right here. As you have me, and Nancy as well, just please support them to continue this effort to make sure that you guys have coverage, that you're not, you know, a news desert, as they say. I mean, Duncan's is bad enough, right? But no newspaper? Come on. Although Duncan's will be opening soon. But they are good people, they're hardworking people, they have really great work ethics, they will do a good job, and if you don't like something, they're the type of people who will say, okay, well, you know, let me think about that, let me see what we can do. And they'll be open to change and there for people. So I really hope everyone supports them the way you have me, and I really thank you all. And I'm not going to cry. Thank you.